Hey guys, I'm back again. Guess who's back with a brand new rap? You know, I'm so fascinated by women because, like, at a young age, I developed the courage to go up to a woman and actually give her a woman that was 25 years older than me. I was encouraged to myself to go up and kiss her on the lips and hug her. And on a personal note, I'm not trying to be sick-minded or anything, but when I used to hug women a lot, like for some young kids that hug women, at your young age, and they're hot and beautiful, have a nice body, there's a lot of nice things about them. They tend to get a little horny, or I should say, my alarm went off. I'm just gonna say it like that. Cordial, nothing too cheesy, nothing too cheesy, nothing too cheesy. And basically, with some women that I had encounters with, that's how it is. I would get horny and everything, and I'll be happy about it. I dream about stuff like that. You know, it's not an obsession. It's just something that I found at a real young age that actually excited me and everything. And my weakness when it comes to women is I love blondes. I love blondes, and three of my exes were blondes, and I would go up to them and hug the crap out of them, squeeze them, kiss them, all that stuff and everything. And basically, I felt great. I felt better about myself, and I was happy. You know, I used to go up and hug women all the time, and they loved hugging me. And it wasn't because I was black. It was because that I was a very sweet young man. I'm affectionate. I'm sweet. I'm cool. You know, I'm good looking. I'm very good looking. Very sweet, kind, down to earth, honest. What you looking for?
Kit Kat was in there trying to get in on one bag that I had in there for Brennan.
Yeah.
Or well, it was from Lick where I went and got my stuff. And he was trying to get in the bag, so I'm wondering if he'll play in the bag. I don't know where your dad goes on his thing, but he looked like he was way down by Park Street.
Oh, really? That's weird. Well, I just had a thing. Sorry, I had to bring it into my room because I hate when I do videos and stuff. And my nephew's over, and my mom did have to smoke outside and everything to prevent from him seeing them smoking and everything. And I have to go inside and do the video because I want to be out in the open, but they always be trying to be involved in my stuff and to think I'm crazy by talking into the screen. I'm not crazy. I do these things on purpose because I don't like I don't like when they come out and do that. Honest to God, it's not cool. It's not cool, and I think it's you know, and I just don't like that. And I've never liked that. I've never liked that. And I think, oh, don't worry, I have shorts on. Don't worry. But anyways, I just really don't like the fact that they come in there, and they have to literally always, you know, comment while I'm doing a video like that. And it's mostly because they have to avoid from whenever you see them smoke. But anyways, it just excited me. It got me going and everything, and I felt really great. I felt really empowered. I felt like I was gaining confidence and I was building up. Sometimes a hug for a man and a woman to hug each other, sometimes it increases a man's testosterone, and he gets deep into himself and everything. And the one thing that I love about women is blondes really excite me. I love blondes. I've always loved blondes since I was like maybe older than that. I was like 11 years old, and I had a blonde chick that I used to like, that I would go up and give her hugs every day, every time I seen her, and everything, and she kissed me on the cheek every time I seen her. She didn't like me like that. No, it was just a friend of mine. I knew since we were little kids, and we talk sometimes. And she lives in North Florida, and we used to always give each other hugs and stuff, and we would like hang out and everything every once in a while. And you know, I just like that about her. She was a very sweet girl and everything, down to earth. Told me the truth straight up. She wouldn't sugarcoat anything. And she told me, one day you're gonna make a woman happy. I mean, look at me. Like I said, I'm very alluring. I'm in the best shape of my entire life. I eat right. I tell the truth. I work hard. I don't settle for nothing less. I settle for more. I go out and do things on my own merit. I get out and I'm independent. I don't live by myself. I don't live anywhere else. I still live under the confinements of my mother's care. And basically, I have to literally sometimes sit here and think about like what's really the problem. I get too emotional. I get too emotional. Hold on a second. Dang, I lost the viewers. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to take care of something, but no, it's just I've always had a thing where. But anyway, like I had a thing about, women like to actually talk to me and everything, and they're like, you're the only guy that I've talked to that actually listens and actually understands the situation. Like I had a girl tell me one time about one of her exes. One of her exes was very abusive and he was an alcoholic, and he got put in jail for knocking out her mom. And I told her, and she came to me and she called me out in the middle of nowhere, and she was crying and everything. I was like, listen, don't worry about stuff like that. The reason why he probably put his hand on your mother was basically because he was drunk. He wasn't acting his normal self, and it's good that he's in jail. But you need to find a way to eliminate yourself from a situation like that, because if he hits your mom, that means he can hit you and everything. And I was like, what was his problem? She said that he was dealing with depression, and he was dealing with depression and everything, and he felt bad, and he felt down, and he couldn't help himself. He was in a mess. He was always dealing with something. He was dealing with demons in him and everything, and she convinced him to get some help, and he didn't go and get him help. He wanted to live in depression, and sometimes when you live in depression like that, it kills you. It freaking drains the life inside of you, and you become really, complacent. You become self-absorbed, and you get really moody, and you get really, really deep in your emotions, and you can't handle that. Some people can't do that. I've seen people go through a dark depression and never get out of it. They drank and drank and drank until they couldn't move or couldn't speak, or they didn't want to speak. And I've told my friend this. I said, look, don't let what other people are doing affect how you do you and everything. And just remember, there's always someone there for you. If you need to talk about something, let me know, and we'll talk and everything. And I told her, I said, if you need help, let me know. Everything. I didn't go down there and fight the guy because the guy got put in jail, but I told her if he ever gets out, he comes down this way and everything, then I'll take care of him myself. I got your back. We've been friends since middle school, and she had a lot of junk going on in her life, and she needed help being redirected in. And I was there to help her and everything, because she helped me with the thing I was going through. And not putting it on Facebook Live, but let's just say it was a demon that needed to be slayed, and she helped me slay it and everything. But as I said before, I'm a good-looking dude. I'm in the best shape of my life. I work out, I eat right, I help around my house. I'm a good worker. I have a great attitude. I'm open to listen to anything and anybody. I work like a slave. I work out. I play ball. I'm a very athletic person. Somebody told me a while back that I'm one of the most athletic people on the planet. What got me in athletics? Friends of mine grew up around it, and they never left it. Even when they took a break, they never left it. And it motivated me to do that. I'm one of the most athletic people in the world, with cerebral palsy. And women like guys that are in shape and they take care of their body, they take care of their health and everything. I've always was the type of person to take care of my health, first before I do anything. I had one injury from working out. I got a hernia, and it got stuck right at my part of my stomach, and they had to push it down back into where it needed to be. And boy, let me tell you, I could not touch a weight. For at least maybe, I would say about almost 2 months. That's how much of a break I needed to take. And they said, make sure when you do a workout, you make sure you stretch it, so it won't pull back up in your stomach. And it hurt. It really freaking hurt, and it was crazy. It was a crazy pain, and I couldn't freaking feel it. Oh yeah. It kept me down for a while, and I couldn't really take it. And my friends that were nurses, they told me, don't overdo it. Just take a break every once in a while. The injury basically was telling me you need to take a break, and that's exactly how I took it. And she told me not to indulge in working out or playing ball until your body is fully recovered and everything. And let me tell you, I had to do a lot of that. Let's just say it worked out for the better, and I feel a lot better afterwards. And like I said, I'm an athletic person. Women love guys that are athletic and in their great shape, and they are smart about their health, and they care. Women like guys that care about their health, care about their job, and is devoted in every single format, everything. And women like the guys that are in shape and the guys that have the right head and shoulders. But they get complacent when they try to find a dude that is a badass. I don't like the badass type, but that's what every woman's going after. And I gotta try to hopefully get God to actually grant me a wish that I've always wanted to come true. If I said it in the last video, I'll say it again, to lose my virginity. And don't worry, she's coming. God's gonna surprise me one day. You guys have a good night.